A driver rescued after his truck became submerged in a torrent of floodwater near Timor. Nearby in Bet, a car's abandoned. Its driver forced to escape after attempting to cross a flooded road. Those same waters flooding resident Glenda Hall's home.
The water right up just underneath my lounge room window, my bedroom window, straight through my front door, through my lounge room. The whole front area was just absolutely covered.
Regional Victoria was pummeled with floods overnight and early this morning. Seymour's had record levels at 8.26 metres. Homes and businesses severely damaged.
Probably about knee high, and there's still quite a current going through the township of one of the main streets.
Carisbrook residents were told to evacuate last night in an emergency warning, as were Rochester and Wedderburn. Locals still on high alert as Deep Creek expands, gushing through the town.
They did evacuate literally most people last night. Some people, I'm presuming, chose to stay. A lot of people remember because we got flooded 2011, 2016, and so they were just thinking the same thing's going to happen.
I decided to stay for a bit longer and see what happens and just try and protect the house as much as we could and go from there, and lucky enough it didn't get to that point.
In Benalla, the football ground resembles a swimming pool, as does the bowls club. The river swelling over main roads. In Ballarat, Callie's Road Bridge in Grenville's metres underwater, while in Bridgewater the banks of the Loddon have burst, inundating businesses on the main road. In the last 24 hours, around 500 homes have been hit and another 500 properties have been isolated across the state. Authorities warning that number will rise.
The ground is just so saturated. All of our small creeks are running. That's causing a lot more flood levels than we had in 2010-11.
There were almost 2,700 SES call-outs, including almost 120 flood rescues since midnight. Bendigo hardest hit. With flash flooding beginning to recede, river communities are urged to remain on high alert over the weekend as water continues to flow through the state's river systems and more rain forecast.
The grounds are incredibly wet and river catchments are saturated, so we're keeping a close eye on the potential for any further rain across these areas.
11 relief centres across the state have been set up and there are 50 sandbag collection points. The state government's announced emergency relief payments of just over $2,000 for families hit by the floods. And as the Premier visited Shepparton, he's flagged the former quarantine facility at Mickleham could be used by displaced victims. Shepparton, Echuca, Wangaratta, Skipton and Charlton residents are urged to remain on high alert. Bonnie Barkmeyer, Win News.